Hi, I'm Victoria Prather, and this is the Descriptive Job Podcast. Since I said I was going to launch a podcast about this, I've gotten some really great emails. I've gotten private messages. I've talked to friends on the phone. Let me pull up a couple of emails that I've gotten. Hang on one moment, please. Okay. Hi, Victoria. So I've applied to 200 roles this month, maybe more. I have a master's degree, over 15 years of experience, and a portfolio that used to open doors. Now I'm getting automated rejections before I even finish hitting submit. Why is it so hard to just be seen by a human being? Great question. Really great question. But let me get to the next one, and then I'm going to kind of combine the answer into one. Hey there, so I'm once again staring at a blank screen and I don't even know where to begin. LinkedIn feels like just crap, and the job boards, it says more than that. LinkedIn is crap, and the job boards are filled with ghost postings. Where do I even start to find work that doesn't feel like a scam? Well, so both messages, without a doubt, are showing frustration that many of us feel. And I hear you because I feel it too. It's so frustrating. So here's what I want you to do. Instead of the red flags that we're looking at with ghost postings and scammy posts and people that don't, or not even getting a person, right? Instead of looking at that as red flag, let's look at a green flag and start with yourself. So what I want you to do first is take a piece of paper or use a Word document. Do it however it works best for you. So I want you to make 3 columns. One is going to be the yes, the green flag category. The other one is the absolute nope, not going to even think about working for a company with that XYZ reason or for that XYZ reason. And then the third is your compromise column. It's not a red flag. It's not really a green flag. It's kind of this, maybe a yellow flag, but not cautionary. It's just a compromise. When you can put those 3 things together, you can focus on what really makes sense to you. Over the past year, in particular, I have had a host of different types of opportunities come my way. Some have been job offers, and others have been, oh, okay, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. But it taught me one thing through all of those experiences and my past work experience. Here's what I never want to deal with again. And of course, the person's going to say never. That's true. You don't know what your personal life circumstances are going to be, but that's why writing a list, it'll give you some clarity in terms of here's what I'd like to do. Maybe you do the pie in the sky. Here's the job title that I really want. The compromise, maybe even manager if it was the right fit and you could climb up the ladder. That's what I got with writing these lists, is understand who you are, what you want, and then go from there. Write your own job description. Here's where you want to work. Here's the job title you want. Here's the compensation you want, because basically it's money for your time. I've had jobs in the past that I literally would have done for free because I enjoyed the work. I believed in what I was doing and thought it was very important that I was contributing. I got paid for it. Sometimes great, sometimes not so good, but I really believed in what I was doing. So that was my compromise. Sometimes I got paid less for doing what I really loved, and sometimes I got paid more than I ever thought was possible for doing something that was amazing. I'd love for those of you who are job hunting right now and are so frustrated with it to do that first. Take a step back, walk away from LinkedIn, please, and start looking at what makes sense for you and your goals and your work life, right? After you have your yeses, nos, and compromises, then you should focus your search on specifically those items only. Don't go off that list, because once you do, you're applying to 200 jobs that they're not even on your compromise list. You just did it because you felt like you had to, because there is a frenzy that comes with, I'll just keep applying. There's got to be somebody out there. Once you write your own job description, then your resume should be tailored to that kind of work. So back away from that frustration. I hear you. I totally understand it. But I think if you create that list, write your own job description, or at least from the items that you have on there, use Glassdoor and LinkedIn as your research points. That means checking into that company, see if they have roles available. Do the research to see if there's a human connection. Sometimes it does show who made the job posting. I think it's really important to look at this in terms of quality submissions for you versus quantity, and making sure that that resume really speaks to, this is who you are and this is what you bring to the table. You can also send me a message. I'm looking for guests on my podcast. You can write me at actingvp@gmail.com. I'm Victoria Prather. Stop reading their script and start writing your own. Stay descripted.